All right, yo, what's up? Do I just read the questions out? Do I read the questions out? All right, so first question, who is Morph and how did you get involved in the extortion scene? Um, all right, I got involved in the extortion scene like about a month ago, but I've been spectating for since about last year, but I've like never like dived into it until like last month, I'm not gonna lie. So the next question is, when did you first start getting active in digital crime? Okay, so my first digital crime would be probably like the extortion. My first extortion piece, well, unofficial one, I probably actually did in 2022. But like after that, I've never did a single one since like last month as well. Because last month I started in Tacoma and I got my first extortion piece first day in Com. What pulled you towards violence as a method of influence and expression? Mentality. How did you first connect with people from the anti-extortion community? All right, so how I basically knew about anti-extortion was from the guy called Bind. Um, so basically, Clue asked me to join his lobbed No Lives Matter in May, and this guy Bind had my burner phone number, and he was gonna dox it as of trying to stop me from getting into extortion. So that's how I knew about anti-extortion. But like, he never did anything in then because like it was a burner number. So section two, psychology and motives. Do you see yourself as a villain or necessary evil? Um, I mean, when I'm communicating, I'm like not evil, but like when I'm extorting, I'm just probably a villain because like I don't sell her, I don't give her any time or nothing like that. Like I just tell her, come on, I have your shit and get to work. Would you say violence is your ideology or a tool? I mean, it's probably a tool. I'm not gonna lie, because you need to, when you want to extort a girl, you need to love bomb her. You need to manipulate her and make her feel like, she's the best girl in the world. What makes someone worth targeting in your eyes? Um, like, first of all, it's unworthy if you fucking target a man. Imagine if you fucking dox a man. Like, no. So basically, you gotta have all the info. Um, like, info that would scare them, not just like a singular piece of info, like the phone number. You need to have like everything and then carry out the extortion. Or like, that shit like that. Do you think extortion can ever be justified? No. Not at all. How do you deal with guilt if you feel it at all? I did smoke. Section 3 NKC. What does NKC stand for? Literally in what the fuck? Philosophically. Alright. I don't really know but what it means, but like NKC stands for Necro Killers Cult. And it's just an extortion group like any other one. How many active members are in NKC right now? Hold on. All right. So in the cell, I have I have 7 people in the cell, and I have in the inferno. I've got 8. What is your group's main objective right now? None of that corny shit. We just like any other extortion group. We just extort. Why the shift from extortion to violent extremism? For the fun of it. Section 4 tactics and violence. What's the most violent act you've either ordered or committed? A suicide with a cat. Are you actively planning real-world actions or limited digital violence? I don't do any IRL content at all, and I probably won't soon. So, digital violence. Do you regret anything NKC has done? I don't give a fuck. um, how do you pick your targets? Okay, this is a good question. You go into servers. Okay, I'm gonna give out my fucking source right now. You're gonna go to Google Chrome or Safari, whatever you're on. You're gonna type in mental illness Discord servers. You're gonna go into there, look into the servers that like are pinged to the dashboard for mental illness, and like sad people. You join that, I just basically mass add some fucking sluts. I love bomb them until, they're touched. Give them 2-3 days. After that, you just have like a whole batch and you just get your content from them. It's fucking simple, this shit. Have you ever gone too far, even by your standards? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just cuts. And I don't do anything other than that. So, no. Section 5, online presence and threat. Why do you think law enforcement hasn't stopped NKC yet? Because AE is ripping apart. Are you afraid of being exposed or caught? I promise you, nobody's gonna get anything of me in. I'd give it a year. I'm not gonna lie. What precautions do you take to stay hidden? So I use a VPN. I never click links. If a link is sent to me, I copy that. I don't care who you are, even if you're like a very close friend to me. I will copy that link and paste it into a browser. Use a proxy. Just be safe. Don't give out your socials. You make temporary Discord accounts. Still like that only. Do not give your socials out to anybody. Do you see doxing as a weapon or warning? Personally, if I have my target's info and I want them to extort and they won't listen to me, I'll just use doxing as a threat. I really don't give a fuck about doxing. I just use it as a threat. If I don't get my fucking shit that I want from the fucking victim. Have you ever considered disappearing completely? Fuck no, nigga. I just came here. I'm gonna have some fun, bro. Like, what? Section 6, allies, enemies, and shifting sides. Why are you still friends with people from the anti-extortion scene? Alright, so really, I only have a handful of friends from the anti-extortion scene. And I'm gonna just list them. They're Vacant, CSIdist or Cedist, Scar, Crane just a little bit, Arcane just also a little bit. I'm not fucking with everybody from AE, but like Frost, Lace, who else? Yeah, that's about it. Opsex, Zonk, yeah. Alright, what question? What would you ever rejoin an anti-extortion movement? Does that mean Vacant, can you answer me that? Like, does this mean like Crypt going from AE to extortion? Alright, no. I wouldn't do that, no. Has anyone in AE tried to recruit you or silence you? Recruit, yes, silence me, no. Do you trust anyone in this space? Handful. I'm gonna just say like 2 or 3 people max. Section 7, tools and system. What software services does NKC rely on most? OSINT and manipulating, probably. Do you have access to any zero-day exploits or leaks? Yeah, only one. How do you fund your operations? What does that mean? Like, what does funding an operation mean? But what do you mean? Like, what does funding an operation mean? Skip. Okay. Do you consider NKC a business or a cause? I consider it as fun. Are you open to selling data or violence for money? Selling data, probably. Yeah. Reputation and fear. Do you think you're feared or misunderstood? I think I'm pretty respected. What do you want people to feel when they hear Morph? Like a person they can rely on, or like I'm always here to help. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but like I'm not a random guy. Is fear the most efficient form of respect? Hmm. No, I think it's loyalty. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's loyalty. What's your opinion on LARPers who mimic groups like yours? Okay, this is an amazing question for Synex, because this nigga Synex has been LARPing my group NKC. The only people who have fucking ownership to NKC is me and Warrant, or MVRE, which is Meyer, probably sure. And yeah. Has NKC ever been impersonated or faked? Yup. By Synex. Hateful has encountered this little faggot, and he does not own NKC. I'm the only person, and Warrants own NKC. Nobody else. Section 9. Sexuality and morality. Do you follow any specific ideology? Machiavellism? Yep. Do you see violence as change, cause, or justice? Chaos. Is there anyone you look up to or model yourself after? Nope. What separates a terrorist from a revolutionary? A terrorist does whatever the fuck he wants. Have you ever felt remorse for any victim? To be honest, some of my customers start acting dry with me after, they cut. But like I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that slut, cause like she's there to cut, so alright, section 10, conflict and loyalty. Have you had internal betrayals in NKC? Thankfully no. Do you test your members for loyalty or weakness? Weakness is probably just like not being able to get content in like a few days. So yeah, probably weakness. What would happen if a member turned against you? I mean, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck. Have you ever had to exile or silence one of your own? Yes. Would you ever go to war with another group? Yes. Vision and future. What's your end game? Do you think NKC will last? I give it like. I give it like a few months. Few months. What would you make you retire? What would make you retire from all of this? To be honest, I don't even know. Would you ever reveal your real identity? Nah. Do you want to be remembered or disappeared? Remembered. Final shots. Is there a message you want to send to your enemies? Fuck you. What would you say to someone who wants to join you? Does he mean like join me, like join my group, or just like join me like as friends? Yeah, yeah. As long as you're like a true friend, not a fucking snake. Yep. Are you scared of death or prison? I mean, isn't everybody afraid of death? So yeah. What's your proudest moment in all of this? Being acknowledging that I'm a new gen, but like a really fucking good new gen. Like a really fucking good really new gen. Like who do you think will write your ending? Your enemies or yourself? Hmm. Nah, it's probably gonna be myself. Yep. It's probably gonna be myself.